Hi! So today's video is obviously another testing video, and again I bought a load more makeup. But I'm going to be testing the new brand that Revolution have, well not the new brand but the new range, or is it a separate brand? I don't know. Anyway, we're testing XX Revolution. If you have no idea what that is, Makeup Revolution, they have so many different names I get confused. Basically come out with a XX range, and it's just a whole collection of just skincare mixed with makeup. It's basically a collab because it's like skin x makeup XX. Oh, we just got that. Well, aren't I stupid? I haven't got a full face, but I've got most stuff. I have concealer, I have a primer, I have bronzer, blush, highlight. Is that everything? I feel, oh, eyeshadow as well. So that's everything I've got on. I didn't get a foundation and a few other stuff I will explain to you in the video. I've got pretty much almost a full face, so it's kind of like the main stuff, the good stuff that we care about. I have actually enjoyed filming this, and obviously all of the stuff, I don't know if it's everything from the range, but all of the stuff that I've got are all vegan as well, which is great because I wouldn't have bought any of it. They obviously are cruelty free as well as Revolution are. So yeah, if you just want to see me test all this new stuff out and just see what I think of all this, then subscribe if you want to, give the video a thumbs up as well, and just keep watching. Hello. Honestly, look at this. And get straight into testing. So like I said, I don't have an entire full face of the stuff, but I've got the important things that we care about. I think the whole deal with this XX situation with the brand is just that all the makeup is infused with some form of skincare, so it's everything that has like an extra benefit to it. So I think that's kind of cool. I like that idea. We're just going to get straight into it. We're going to get straight into the primer. So everything is a bit pricier than regular Revolution prices, but I kind of thought that would be the case anyway because everything's infused with skincare and, you know. First thing we're trying is the face primer. So they actually had a few different face primers. I was going to get the hydrating one, but then I just thought I have so many hydrating ones that I thought I would get something different. So this is the Cloud Complexion Soft Touch Primer. I love the box as well. The package is really nice. It's nice and dreamy. It's cloud vibes, obviously. So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to hydrate, but also it's supposed to kind of blur your skin a little bit. So I'm not overly obsessed with like blurring primers. I don't really have that many of them. So I like trying the odd few every now and then just to see if I do like them or not. It smells like coconuts, so I like that already. So I've just washed my face. I haven't actually done any of my skincare. I thought I would literally just use this so I can test how hydrating. So I don't have a moisturizer, I don't have anything on. Ooh. I think it's supposed to leave a glow, I think. Oh yeah, I can see it already actually. Ooh. Okay, so it feels really, really soft. It feels like a primer I've used before and I can't think what it is. Either a moisturizer or a face primer that it's really got a similar texture to, but is it the No Problem primer? It is. It's that. It feels like the No Problem primer if anyone's tried that. It's from Touch and Soul. I actually really like that primer. This is what that feels like. So I don't really have large pores, so I never really see blurring effects, so maybe I'm not the right person to be testing this out, but it smoothed my skin out. I can definitely see that it smoothed me out. My hair looks disgusting, honestly. So I actually really like that. It feels really nice. It's not super hydrating. It's kind of like, it doesn't feel like I've got a moisturizer on, or it doesn't feel like I've got a primer. Like, it's not sticky. It's not like a tacky hydrating primer in that sense, but my skin does feel really nice and smooth, and I've got a nice like natural glow, so this looks really nice. Okay, so that's cute. So I didn't bother getting the new foundation because I looked in my foundation drawer the other day and it got stuck. I couldn't open it, so I think that's a sign that I should start buying foundations because I literally couldn't open the drawer. So we're gonna chill out with foundations, even though I have just ordered one. After that one, we're going to chill out with foundations. I'm not going to buy any more for a while. So for foundation, I'm just going to use the Revolution ones, the Conceal and Hydrate. I think the only other thing I didn't really get is like mascara, powder, eyeliner, but they're kind of boring, so we can look past that. Okay, so for the foundation, I mixed in F10 and F9.5 for my perfect shade. Honestly forget how good this foundation is. Like, it's so nice. I love it, honestly. So we're gonna try the concealer next. So this is the XX concealer and I got the shade 10.5. I ordered these off Boots actually because they had like an offer on where I think it was like a third off. And let's see, I have a feeling it's gonna be... That is the strangest doe foot I've ever seen in my entire life. It literally looks like a shoe. Is that supposed to be like that, or is mine bent? Great, okay. We're going to try the concealer anyway. So I have a feeling... Oh, that's a bit dark. The one thing I really don't like about the Boots website is, it's not just for this brand, but literally for all the brands, the shade pictures that they have, like the little circles, are so shit. Like, they don't look like anything. They don't look real. They look like, you know, Paint, like that app that's like on every old laptop. It looks like a colour from that app. Basically what I was trying to say is that the shades that Boots just have on their website just they don't... I feel like they don't take them from the actual product, so like the shades that you pick don't actually look like the... You know what, never mind. I'm honestly not making any sense, but basically the colour range that you choose from on the Boots website isn't the best, and it's never been good, to be honest. It's blended out really nicely, like really fast. And I don't know if it's just because the foundation's like got like a dewy finish, but the concealer has as well, which I like, but it also just doesn't affect my life in any way because I obviously have to powder my under eyes. Okay, I really like that concealer. My skin looks so good. Like I said, I didn't get the powder. Did they have one? I mean, they probably did. They have like everything, but I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. I really like that. I think I actually like... Okay, obviously I need to try it a bit more, but I love the regular, the Conceal and Define concealer, like the ultimate concealer of Revolutions. I am obsessed with that. I've loved that literally since it came out. But this... I need to see how this holds up throughout the day, but oh my god. Eyeshadow. I also opened my eyeshadow drawer the other day of my palettes and that also got stuck, so I shouldn't buy more eyeshadow palettes, but I got a small one, so it's allowed. Is this it? Yes, it is. They have a bunch of different shades of these. I didn't get the warm toned one. There were several. There were two really nice warm toned ones that I was drawn to, honestly. Just, I was gonna get them. I added one to my basket and then removed it because I was like, I don't need another warm tone eyeshadow palette. So I actually got the purple one. So this is the packaging of the eyeshadow. This is actually the same as the bronzer and the blushes as well. I kind of like it. It's like... So yeah, I got this one. I got the purple one, which I think is really nice. I don't actually have a purple eyeshadow palette like this, I don't think. Try a bit of colour. So we're going to do a look with this. I haven't swatched any of these. Haven't touched them. So this gold looks so nice. So I'll do a quick eye look with it. I'm going to use all 4 shades somehow. We'll figure out how to do something with this and then I'll let you know how it goes. Hi, yeah, this probably isn't what you expected, but I am editing and I've lost one of my files. It says the file is corrupted apparently, but I was just finishing my eyeshadow. Thank God it wasn't like
something I couldn't explain. Thank God it wasn't like me doing the face. But just to explain what happened, so literally all you missed, considering most of it, which was mainly using those, well, those two. So literally all I did was just use the gold on the like the center of my lid, and then I used this one, which is the other, can you see it? This lighting is so shit. But I just used this other shimmery one. I did wet it, and then I used that to kind of blend like the gold with this one, just to kind of like blend the halo eye situation. So that's all I did. So I just wanted to let you know. But yeah, that file has just died apparently. So yeah, okay, enjoy the rest of the video.
The eyeshadow palette, I do actually really like it. The only downside I think to it is just I got a bit of fallout and it's kind of stayed under my eyes. I've brushed most of it away, but it's kind of made my under eyes a tiny bit darker. I think if you're going to use, well, this one specifically, obviously I don't know about the others, but you might need to do your eyes first. Super pigmented and they blend really, really nicely, especially this one. I'd say this dark purple is probably my favourite shade from the whole palette, just because I was scared to use it like first because it's so dark and so bold, and I thought it was going to be super pigmented and I would cry because I wouldn't be able to blend it. But it turns out it's actually the best shade in the palette because it blends out really nicely. And then obviously I used the lighter shade to kind of blend in the crease, as you saw. Then the two shimmery shades. So the purple one, really, really nice. I didn't use it dry because I kind of swatched it and it didn't look the best dry. So I just put a bit of setting spray on it, and then it looks really nice and wet and foiled when I used it with the brush wet. Then this one, I'm kind of disappointed with the gold because I didn't actually swatch it and I thought it was just a normal shimmer. But I put my brush in to use it, and I don't know if you can see it here, but like it's moved because it's like a gel. It's like a jelly eyeshadow. It's kind of like a hybrid between like a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow and like a jelly, because it's not got the pigment as a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow, but it's just so soft and it literally moves in the pan. So I used it with my finger, but it didn't really pick up, but I got the most payoff with my finger. Tried it with a brush, no luck there. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that shade. It's okay, we can still see it, but okay. Now my favourite products, the face powders. So I got a bronzer, blush and a highlight to try, because is it really one of my hauls if I don't buy a new bronzer? No. So this is the packaging for it. It's super cute. So this is the bronzer in the shade Demo. It looks like this. I actually really like the tone of it. I think this was one of the lightest ones. They go pretty deep with the bronzers, which is nice. And see how this goes. I love it already. Oh my god, that tone is so nice. It's like not too warm, that it kind of like contours. Oh my god, I love that. I think we found a new fave. I got a really nice blush, and this is a lot darker, this little strip sticker. Pay no attention to that, it's a lot lighter than that. Same packaging situation, this one's just like a pink chrome kind of thing. And oh, by the way, they all have mirrors in, which is great. Look at that shade. That's such a nice peachy shade. It's got a bit of glitter in there, but not like chunky, shitty glitter that we don't like. This is just me, or is that just not showing up? Or, oh, it is a little bit. Okay, we're getting there now. Sheerer than I thought it was going to be, but you know what? Buildable is better than not buildable. Too pigmented, that was the phrase I needed. Oh my god, I need help. Okay, it's nice. That's actually really nice. It's very natural and I kind of like that actually. Oh, look at that glow we've got. So when I tell you this is probably one of the nicest highlights I've ever seen, it's one of the nicest highlights I've ever seen. Same as the blush packaging situation. So I got Focus, that's the shade. Look at that. Everything has been more than a success today, so don't be shit, don't be shit, don't be shit. It's not shit. Okay, so let's just start at the beginning. Okay, so face primer, I do like it. I'm not overly obsessed, don't love it, but I'm gonna keep using it and I do think it's really nice. I think this will be good if like you have like a lot of texture on your skin. So like for me, I'm probably gonna use it when I'm like breaking out or my skin just isn't looking as smooth. Then the concealer, oh my god, I still obviously need to see how this wears throughout the day, but it's probably been like an hour and a half since I put it on now. It's still looking really nice. It hasn't creased or anything, and I didn't actually bake with my powder either, which is something that I usually have to do. So it's looking good so far. So I do really like that concealer. I like the finish and I like the coverage as well. Then the eyeshadow palette, we just went through that. I like it. I'm not overly obsessed. Bronzer, blush, highlight. I've lost the highlight. These three are by far my favourite stuff. That bronzer, oh my god, I'm not even kidding. Like, I know I've literally tried it once. That is not the bronzer. Where is it? I'm obsessed with this. I mean, that speaks for itself. The formula's really nice as well. It's really, really soft. I feel like you can just tell from just looking at it. It's also raised, by the way. I don't know if you can see. It's like a 3D situation. It's not just a flat pan. But you can literally just tell from just touching it. It literally melts. And I think that's pretty much it. That's everything that I've tested. So overall, I really like this XX Revolution situation. That's it for the video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried anything or if there's any of these stuff that have caught your eye. The bronzer, for example. So the rest of the stuff that I've used on my face I've left in the description box, as well as all this shit. So if you want to know anything else that I'm wearing, it's down there. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go now, as always. I'm gonna go get some dinner. Give the video a thumbs up, I just said that, but do it anyway, and I'll see you in my next video.